Yo, YTBC, it's me coming back at you again with another vid. I just wanted to touch up on this story a little bit here, and I know I've been kind of late on this. Well, what I actually have been late on is that the fact that George Groves lost a split decision in the WBC title match against Badu Jack, which I really expected him to win, and I'm sure everybody else did, but it is what it is. He lost the fight, very close one indeed, but you know. But the fact of the matter is this: I mean, this man has already had 3 opportunities already, and he's failed. And I've seen a lot of comments and a lot of uploads that are suggesting that he doesn't have what it takes to win the title. And it all stems from the fact that he did get that. I'm not saying he did, but some people were speculating that he did, or actually thought he got a gift decision over James DeGale when they fought. And yeah, it was a very close fight, but I actually reviewed it from my own eyes, and I thought Rose edged it just a tad because of his work ethic, and he had a little bit of better ring generalship. But anyhow, the reason for this video is that I came across a story where it says here, and I'll read this for you, that George Groves trainer Paddy Fitzpatrick expects him to hire a new trainer after the Irishman oversaw a third world title fight defeat. Now it says here that Fitzgerald took the reins of Groves in the late 2013 when he parted company with Adam Booth midway through the training camp for the first defeat to super middleweight world champion Carl Froch. However, we all know the controversial stoppage in that first fight with Froch, and then it warrants a rematch. Now, follow up to that fight, a knockout in the famous rematch at the Wembley Stadium followed, and despite tune-up victories over Christopher Rubais and Dennis Douglas, I'm sorry, I'm butchering his name, Douglin, I'm sorry, there you go. Groves suffered an agonizing split decision defeat over Badu Jack, which I mentioned, over in Vegas on September 12th. Now, confusion over the Londoner's future has reigned since he has deleted his social media outlets. In fact, Fitzpatrick told the declared champion, since the fight, quote, since the fight, we haven't really spoken to be honest with you. Now, it's me saying that now but if George was to come back, he would need, and I think it would be better to be, with a different trainer. Wow. It's me that's saying that this now, but if George, I already read that quote already. I've got nothing but full respect for the man. I've enjoyed our journey because we've been in it, as a team, and we achieved a lot and overcome a lot. But he has still to achieve a goal that is physically and technically within his grasp. Mentally and emotionally, I don't know. And he definitely needs a break, and there should be no shame either in having a chat to somebody about it over time, somebody that could clear his head out. Technically, he has everything it takes, which I somewhat disagree with. Physically, he has everything it takes. Mentally and emotionally, now I do believe he needs a coach to deal with some of the mental and emotional issues he's had for the last 2 years. You know what? Let me touch up on that, and that is a very interesting quote there by Paddy Fitzgerald, the last quote that I just read you. It seems to me after that first Froch fight, he did develop some type of arrogance and the ego, because when he left that first fight, yes, he knocked down Carl Froch. It's only the second guy to ever do that, because given the fact that Froch has a solid and rock solid chin, and it's very hard to knock him down or even knock him out by that matter. And since then, he grew so much confidence, grew so much arrogance that he could beat Froch. If Froch should stand a chance against him in the second fight, of course, Carl Froch, time and time again, he always has to prove the odds wrong. All right, and it seems like after that knockout defeat, it really shook his confidence. It really shook him mentally. Because I think that after that fight, when he thought he could win it this time around, that he got knocked out with that over right hand punch, which was perfectly landed by Froch. It just really destroyed him mentally. So, again, I really like the kid. I don't know where he goes from here, but if he does have to take some time off, I would suggest he does, just to regroup, re-strategize his next world title picture. I think he still has a shot. If he get maybe 2 more tune-ups, definitely he'll be ready for the world title picture again. Against James DeGale, I don't know. I don't think he'll be ready for that now because you know that DeGale is a better fighter after their first confrontation. So I really hope he gets it together. I really hope that if he is going to find a new trainer, which I really don't think he should, because I think Fitzpatrick is a perfect trainer to get him where he needs to be. But again, coming from Fitzpatrick, he doesn't feel that he can prepare him mentally. So with that being said, let me know what you think. I'll post a link to the article below in the description box. Signing off. Peace.